Hey everybody, this is Mujahid from Artboard Studio, and in this video we're gonna create a campaign for a fashion brand and related to summer. And first, I'm going to add my content to my canvas first. So this is the logo of the brand, and those are the things that I found while looking for this brand, and I like their style, I like the branding design and everything. I'm just creating a new artboard again and making this to Instagram story. I need their products, so those products from their website. But instead of just copying one by one, just get the link, because they are using Shopify for their e-commerce store. So just copying the link, coming back to Artboard Studio, and then going to table feature here, table tool here, and choosing Shopify. If you don't have a Shopify store, don't worry, because we also have Google Sheets, which means you can import any CSV format table from your e-commerce stores to import your products. But in this tutorial, the company has a Shopify store, so I'm pasting the link and hitting import. There you go. Now we have all the products, all the product images, all the product name and the price and everything. I'm just choosing all products, which is 26 products here. And as a price tag, I'm just checking their website. Let's see what's the price tag is. It's euros. So here I'm just adding a euro sign. And as you see, the moment I add euro or dollar here, it's also adding the price unit in front of the price. Then I'm saying create table. Now I got all the data from this e-commerce website with the product name, price, and images. If I zoom in, you will also see the images coming slowly, one by one. So now it's time to create some cool design for this brand. Again, I'm pressing Option and duplicating the logo. As of their product images, I just need one placeholder. For example, I can get this image and paste it in Artboard. Cool. Now I can center the image. Also from this icon, I can reset the image size, which is a really good and high resolution image. Also, I like this style. So as you see, there is a round rectangle, and I think applying this effect to this image, actually all images here, will look great. So now I'm just selecting the image and going to variable corners, which means if I do this rounding radius here, it's, as you see, it's affecting all corners. But if I open this menu and specifically enter my radius values, it's just adding the values to the corners, not the bottom part. So, and then I'm not going to use this circle at all, but I need this shape to create a text on the path. So I'm going to the text menu here on the left and saying text on path. If I click, it just plays a random text for me. So as you see, the text is going inside of the circle. In order to change this, I'm just opening the text options menu from here and choosing path side from not left to right. So now the text is going out of the circle. And then I'm just choosing the font I just uploaded for this brand, which is Knows It Grotesque Bold. Cool. Now I double click on the text and typing my own content. For this design, the summer is coming, I'm saying summer sale. So again, I can go to the text options menu here and I can play with the path offset. As you see, while I'm adding the value to path offset, it just starts moving from left to right and moving the text. Now it's time to put a video reminds you the summer, right? So I just go to the left menu and choosing stock videos and pixels. I'm searching for I'm looking for some vertical type of videos, something like this. This one? Yeah, this looks cool. Okay, I'm just adding this to my canvas. Just right clicking, or I'm going to layers panel and putting this video all the way down to the back of everything. And placing here. I'm creating a new artboard and simply typing summer sale, making this one line, choosing the brand font, making this centered and the color black. Cool. Also aligning this to artboard itself And for this artboard, I'm removing the background color because I want a transparent image to use as a pattern image on this rectangle. Now I can export this as PNG. I hit export, and now placing this image, the downloaded image, again back to Artboard Studio. Now this is a PNG image. So the best part of this, Artboard Studio has a pattern feature. So if you select the shape, let me put this up there. If you select the shape and open the color palette, you can choose pattern. And for assigning the pattern, you can say upload or select from canvas. Because I just placed this image to my canvas, I'm just going and clicking on this image. Now, as you see, the image applied as a pattern to this shape. Now, because now I lost the background color because this image has a transparent background. So I'm just duplicating this rectangle and removing the pattern. Instead, I'm applying this color to this shape. Now I'm going to layers panel and putting down this thing all the way down. Again, just trying to organize my layers. Cool. Because this is a pattern applied, I can go to pattern again. And as you see, there are some controllers for pattern. So if I use this one, I can scale up or down, can rotate like this. And the best part, I can easily animate this, which is we are going to cover later. As you see, I just used this video as a background video, but I want to see some different options. For example, I got this table for the product list. I can easily add a new column, scale this up, and turn this into media, and go to, again, stock videos, Pexel, and make a search for summer. So, for example, I like this video, which is perfectly matching with this summer campaign. I'm just clicking the link, the button here says copy video URL. So I just copied the URL and going to this table, because I turned this into media format, I just double click and I paste the link of the video, which is I just copied from here. Just press enter and the video comes here. Now we have 3 different videos. So I'm just dragging this column handle and putting to video layer. So now, as you see, the moment I connect this, the video has changed on the background. Now it's time to connect the data. For this, the product name part here, I just zooming in a little bit to the table and I see the A column goes for the product name, product title. So I'm just dragging and connecting this to this text layer. And the price is on the B column. I'm dragging, connecting this to price tag. Really cool. So I got the price, the product name. I want to connect the D column with this styled image. Just going and connecting this D column to the product image. Okay, now let's play the video. We got this already connected to data. Now I want to create an animation for this text. So I'm just choosing this layer with the pattern and extending the timeline and pressing start animating button here. For the pattern, as you see, when I press the start animating, I now have the keyframe icons next to all inputs. I want to animate the offset X, so I'm just clicking on the keyframe icon here, and it's adding a pattern offset X keyframe for me. Going to the first keyframe and adding another offset X keyframe. And I want this animation to play in 2 seconds and move it to the right. You can add any number you want. So if I play the animation, as you see now, I got this pattern is moving to right. So I can extend this to make it slower. Instead of 2 seconds, what if I make this, let me close this and see how it plays. Okay, not bad. But it's playing too soft, too linear, right? So I can select the animated layer here and go to easing options here. And I can choose some ready-made easing options from here. Or I can create my own easing. So I can define how it enters, how it starts the animation slowly, then speeds up and finish. So let's see what we have here. Now, as you see, it starts like going back and forth and plays the animation. At the end, it just stops. But I'm going to use a ready-made one. What about this one? Cool. Maybe cubic. Actually, the cubic one is my favorite always. I like the cubic because it starts slow, goes fast, then stops slows. So it starts slow, move normal, then stop slow. Okay. And I can also change this to 2.5 seconds because we need to repeat this to go back. For the 5th second here, end of the animation, I can again go to pattern and hit 0 to create a new keyframe for this animation. So it starts with 0, goes all the way up 250, then goes all the way back to 0. So this is kind of gonna give us a looping animation like this. Not bad. So we have some motion. So add some motion to those text too, this product name and price. For the product name, I'm going to use a typewriter effect, which is going to add some, I don't know, some motion to this part. But as you see, the moment I add this typewriter effect, it's too slow and it's getting the whatever duration I have. So if I make this instead of 5 seconds, if I make this 1 second, so it's going to finish the typewriting in 1 second, which is cool. For the price, again, I am adding the typewriter animation. And again, it goes all the way 5 seconds. I'm moving this keyframe to 1st second. And let's see what we have here. Yeah, it looks really cool. So okay, I'm just closing the timeline editor. And let's see what we have. Now the video is playing, the text is just scrolling, and the typewriter effect just comes in. Looks nice. And the best part I'm happy with, I just connected all the data from the table to the design elements like the image, the product name, the product price will automatically, and the background video, and placing those links to get more different options for the video. Okay. Now we connected all the data we need. Now we're gonna get 26 different designs for different products with different name and price in a minute. So I'm zooming out a little bit, choosing the table. Our design is ready to go. It has animation, it has video in the background and everything. So now I'm selecting the table and hitting the Seeing Artboards button, and it's now generating all the designs for me. Yeah, there we go. Now you have different Instagram story format animations with different background videos, with different product image, with different product name and price. And they all look cool. And all of them has the same animation. So you don't need to animate or duplicate yourself. So it just automatically created the magic for you. Now, let's say I'm done with the stories. Let me zoom out and see all the generated artboards here. I can easily go and export them as videos with MP4, WebM, or GIF format. But now let's create the square version of the same design. So now we have the Instagram story format, which is the vertical. Now let's say we need the square version. For that, I'm just removing those generated artboards because we can generate them anytime. When we just select the table and hit sync artboards, it's done. But now I'm just focused on creating the square version of that. For that, I'm selecting the artboard and pressing Command and D. It just gives me another copy of the same artboard next to it. It is always going to stay on the top. For that, I'm going to pin to edge function. So I'm just pressing the plus icon here, and I'm defining this logo will always stays on top and center top. So for the image, I'm saying again, this always stays at the center. For the video on the background, I'm saying this video always covers the background. I'm just choosing scale. So it's gonna scale up or down with this whatever size the artboard is. Now, after you decide which design element will stay where, you just select the artboard and go to, actually before going, as you see, when I scale up or down, it already started to stay based on the positions the product have. I'm just pressing Command Z, and actually I need to adjust the layers because the price, the product name, and this text animation should stay always on top. So I'm just moving this image layer on top of the video layer. So as you see now, if I change the size of the artboard, the animation and the price and the product name stays on top of the image. Cool. Now I'm going to the right sidebar after selecting this artboard because I already assigned the positions for images. I pinned them to edges, kind of an auto layout system. I'm just choosing Instagram post. So when I choose Instagram post, as you see, things just got a little bit messy. So we just need to make some adjustments. Now let's see what we have here. Now we have the background video, we have the logo on top, we have the text animation for product and the price. Not bad. Again, it's not perfect because I'm trying to show you something. I'm not designing, I'm not working for this company. This is just demo purpose. Just like before, we created lots of stories next to each other. Now it's time to get for both square size and the vertical size at the same time. Now, just like before, let me move them at the other side of the canvas and get the table. The best part of the table feature, I can also connect those tables to other artboards. So now, just like I assigned those data to design elements, now I'm assigning the product name again. Here, the product price goes here. Now, as you see, this handle now have two lines, one of them going for the story size, one of them going for the square size. But it's gonna work perfectly again. For the D column, we have the product image, putting it down here. And then for the background video, again, I'm assigning this to the video layer down there. Now I'm hitting the sync artboards button. So now we have, I don't know how many, but 26 multiplied 2. So you calculate it. You have all your Instagram posts in square format. Right below, you have the Instagram story format with all different product images, with all different background videos, and they are all having the same animation. Look at this. If I play the animation here, it has the text animation, it has the product name animation, everything exactly like my main design. So if I zoom out, you ready? You have 26 different product marketing assets in one canvas. Now, all you need to do is just selecting them and exporting them. Yeah, that's it. With Artboard Studio, this is how you create your marketing campaigns in seconds, in minutes. And you have full control on your creatives. Now I have my summer campaign ready with all visuals, with all animations for my social media. Also, I'm putting a link for this project in the description. But be sure that you're not using those images for your any commercial purpose. This is only for demo purpose, and those images belongs to this company. You don't have permission to use them. Yeah. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.